Good evening, Wyoming. We begin tonight in Mills. This morning, a fire killing one man in a mobile home and leaving another severely injured.
As K2's David Furtado reports, it was a complicated fire to fight, and the investigation is far from over.
Cleanup efforts have begun in Mills after a blaze this morning that killed one person.
Not in the town of Mills. This is a first that we've experienced in a while.
Investigators say this RV burst into flames around 3 Monday morning. Residents of the Lariat Mobile Home Park quickly dialing 911.
I looked out the window and the camper was just on fire. So I start hollering at my girlfriend to call the police. She calls 911.
First responders arriving on scene in minutes. An officer risking his own life to save one of the occupants.
When the crew arrived, a PD officer was dragging one person out and they couldn't find the other person.
The flames shooting high into the air, quickly devouring the RV, threatening other mobile homes parked just a few feet away.
As much flame as they had here, there's definitely a lot of heat that goes to the other exposures. So you want to either get water on them, cool them down.
Then the unpredictable. A series of explosions spewing debris everywhere. Firefighters now saying medical oxygen tanks complicated attempts to put the blaze out quickly.
The roof of the building was blown off and landed towards that tree.
The first explosion happens, I kind of duck down and I look back up. And after that, it was pretty much just a series of explosions. You know, it's that feeling this morning is something I'll probably never forget.
One occupant sustained minor to serious injuries in the fire. He was later taken to Wyoming Medical Center for treatment.
Sustaining multiple burns?
From what I understand, yes. Other than that, that's all I know.
No word yet on the condition of that resident who was pulled from the RV. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. We will continue to keep you updated as more information becomes available. In Mills, David Furtado, K2 News.
Thank you, David. Now to Laramie County. The body of that second Union Pacific Railroad employee has been found following Thursday's night's train crash in Laramie County. Officials say the body of Jason Martinez, who had originally been missing, was found late Friday night and appeared to have been thrown from the train. The crash was reported around 8 p.m. Thursday after Union Pacific says an eastbound train rear-ended another train that was parked on the tracks.
We have not determined a cause, and we are piecing together information from the site that includes the positioning of the cars, interviewing any witnesses who were on site, and downloading data from a black box that is equipped in the locomotive, if you will. So there's a lot of information, a lot of data that we are gathering right now, and we will be piecing all of this information to help us pinpoint what contributed to the accident.
And animal control officers and the Laramie County Sheriff's Office need the public's help locating a person they say skinned a dog dumping its remains in someone's front lawn. We should warn viewers the blurred image are graphic and may be disturbing to see. Animal control officers responded to a call of a dog in the ditch early Saturday afternoon. When they arrived, they found the skinned dog they believed to be a German Shepherd puppy. After examining the dog, vets found a bullet lodged in its head, and there was no microchip found in the dog. So if you saw anything suspicious near 2275 West College Drive Saturday, you are urged to call animal control.
Right now, they're just trying to find any information. The person who called in the crime didn't see anything. They just found the dog whenever they arrived to the property. So right now, they're just looking for any information possible.
And the Cheyenne Police Department needs your help identifying bikers who allegedly fled police in September. This video that you're about to see, caught on an officer's dash cam, shows two kids fleeing from officers trying to pull them over. Police department officials say they need your help identifying those suspects. And another inmate at the Casper Reentry Center has escaped. The Natrona County Sheriff's Office is looking for 33-year-old Leland Neal Roan. Roan is serving time for an escape on a previous felony in September of 2015. If you have any information on the whereabouts of this man, contact the Natrona County Sheriff's Office. And a piece of America's living history stopped by Casper this weekend, showcasing the music of America. The president's own Marine Band travels the country every October to bring a piece of the nation's capital to states far and wide. Yesterday and today, the group traveled around Casper playing some of their inspirational music, and they're teaching their students at Centennial Junior High School how to be great musicians.
It was really cool to experience, and they sounded like just crazy awesome, and all the dynamics and their tone was amazing, and it was just really cool to experience.
It makes me want to practice a lot harder than I already do, because I already know that I want to try and have a career in music someday, so maybe I would get to play for the President Marines Band.
I find that music helps you escape. Like, if there's something going on in your personal life, music just helps you get out and get out of your head.
What a great group that was. I got to see them myself. They were quite inspirational. The band has been around for hundreds of years and continues to share the history of the country through music, which is pretty incredible.
And we actually had the director of the president's own Marine Band on Good Morning Wyoming today to discuss the inspiring history of the group. Take a look.
So the Marine Band is the president's home. So we have an association with the presidency since 1801, and we've been around for 220 years. We're America's oldest continuously active professional musical organization and the flagship musical organization for the Marine Corps.
Okay, now I understand that you guys perform everywhere. You're actually on a tour right now, which brings you here to Wyoming, traveling across the country.
We are. We've been touring actually since 1891 when John Philip Sousa was our director, and we've been touring every year nearly since. And it's been about 10 years since we've been in Wyoming, so we're really excited to be back in this part of the country and to share the band with Wyoming citizens.
Well, we will have a look later in the show, giving you a peek at some of the music that's played on Good Morning Wyoming. The band is actually going to be performing at 7:30 at Sheridan High School this evening, so if you're around and want to go, check out the link on your screen. All right, Eric, well, those traveling band through Wyoming got quite a surprise over the weekend. Some snow coming down yesterday. Definitely cold today. Saw some snowflakes as well.
That's right. Now we're going to continue that cool streak tomorrow with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. We still have that advisory to talk about. So let's take a look at this, starting with that winter weather advisory in effect for the majority of the state that expires at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So you're going to want to keep it tuned here tomorrow morning as meteorologist Sam Postich will get you out the door. Matter of fact, we're going to check in with Sam coming up in the next check of weather. Now take a look here at Lynx HD radar. You can see that line of snow across portions of southeastern Wyoming. Let's go ahead and zoom in over towards portions of Albany County as well as Laramie County. You can see that dark blue band right here just to the north of Laramie. That's where the heaviest band of snow is falling right now. Over towards portions of Fremont County, you can see that transition from rain to snow. Riverton getting in on some rain, Lander getting in on some rain, but you go just south of Lander, you're picking up on some snow. You'll see that transition within the next couple hours. Now here in Natrona County, just to the north of Casper, over towards the Midwest Edgerton area, over towards the Powder River area, getting in on some snow as we speak. Take a look here at the past 6 hours. You can see where it transitioned across portions of Fremont County on into Natrona County as we had temperatures below freezing. We actually hit our high in the morning hours and then temperatures fell throughout the day. Outside right now, look at this. We're seeing temperatures in the 30s, 50s towards Jackson, 40s towards Cody and Worland. And to think 1 week ago today, we were talking about temperatures in the 80s. We take a look here at the wind chill. We'll take a look at advanced track. We're going to keep that snow chance in the forecast throughout the evening hours on into the overnight hours, and then another round coming in on Wednesday. We'll talk about that with Wyoming's most accurate forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Eric. It's pretty cold out there, but
yeah.
I think I know something that might warm us up. Dancing with the Stars of Casper is coming up on October 27th.
That's right, and 6 local celebrities, oh wow, that's so nice, are being paired with a talented professional dancer as they choreograph their own dance. K2's own Sloan Dickey. Hey, that's me. And my partner, Liz Norcross, joined the Good Morning Wyoming crew earlier today, and we discussed my newfound passion for dance and the upcoming competition.
Look at those kicks.
Beyond the Saturday night disco, I can't say I know too much about dancing.
Well, it could have fooled me.
Oh, thanks, Liz. But yeah, it's been so much fun to get out, learn some of these new moves. As I told Liz in the beginning, part of this is because we want to raise money for a good cause, and part of it's a little bit selfish because I want to rip it up on the dance floor for the next wedding that I go to. So what a better way than do some swing dance for a competition.